So first thing to look at, holding the camera very carefully over the water here, is this behaviour here. So you may be able to see their tongues are out. They like being able to get water off surfaces here, and particularly the chickweed here, or duckweed, is nice because they can sit on that and just get the water off. Whereas open water, when you're as small as a bee, is terrible. The surface tension is quite deadly. If you get stuck in the water, you can't pull yourself out. Now, little update on the swarm hive that I talked about the other day. Well, their interest has changed completely. Here they are interested in my little stack of supers. Now, I have a bit of suspicion about this. We went away for a couple of days, and I think they decided not to go into the one hive, because that's over here, and nothing doing. So that was this one. Absolutely nothing going on at the front, no interest inside, but we've got a lot of activity just here. Now, this flight behaviour, this ziggy-zaggy backwards and forwards, isn't quite like how you'd expect bees to come in and out of their hive, except one or two of them are bringing in pollen. There goes one, and they're all flying in the bum down posture, like they've got nectar. So could be that we've had the swarm move in here while we've been away. So I'm going to put some gloves on and have a little look. You never quite know what you're going to get when you lift the lid on a bait hive, or in this case, an accidental bait hive. So you'll see, and if you remember from our previous videos, that supers are actually supposed to go on top of a brood box and have honey put in them. So there's a queen in amongst these supers, which isn't ideal. It's not a total disaster, but I didn't have the right equipment to come and tidy these up today, so I'll be back tomorrow to try and hive these a little bit more appropriately. So all I'm doing here is just putting the frames down flush, these supers having been stacked without the intention of bees doing this, but bees will just do what they want to do. If you remember from the last video, I was fully expecting them to go into that nook, which would have been entirely ideal. The nooks are nice and transportable and very convenient, and this is somewhat inconvenient, but it's all manageable. And so, of course, you can probably see from what I'm doing here, whenever you come into these situations where they've done something unexpected, you occasionally have to find yourself at something of a loss and have to make your plans up on the fly. But all I'm doing here is I'm just going to put a crown board on the top of them, and you don't often see me using wooden equipment like this, but that was what was to hand. And also evidence of me thinking on the fly here. You see me put the offer the roof up, about to put that on, and then I think twice, because of those vents. I don't want the bees coming up and drawing wild comb in that roof, the wooden roof, so I just block them off with a couple of bits of wood very carefully, not squashing bees underneath, and leaving just a little bit enough of a gap for the bees to escape if they do get the wrong side of it. And so these bees are at our venue for our experience days in Newport, and so if you'd like to come and meet them firsthand, dates for the experience days are now up on our website, bunburybees.co.uk, link in the description below. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again next time.